did another DJs BrewTube beer review. And what do we have today in front of us? We've got an Innis Gunn beer. And because Johnny isn't the biggest fan of Innis Gunn, we have Keisha.
We have the Pero albino Pero. Or in English, albino dog.
Yes, that white dog. Yes, and Johnny has not been the biggest fan of Innis Gunn. He has not liked the Scotch Stout. He has not liked the Innis Gunn original. It's kind of like Sam I Am.
He has not liked any of the Innis Gunn beers.
No, so I have a big ass bomber right in front of me. There's someone coming downstairs. Who could it be? Because the dogs bark, but we don't know. So, oh, wait, Johnny is putting our notes in front of us. Oh, there we go.
Just because the ghost of Innis Gunn's past scared off the dog in the background.
Now, I've liked the Innis Gunn beers. I've enjoyed them. Johnny, no likey.
I just haven't been all that impressed with their beers.
Their barrel aging is not what I think we expect in North America.
This would be a great beer for those that have not really tried beer before.
Or tried barrel-aged beer, let's say. So, Innis Gunn...
Or because you said that is not really barrel-aged before.
Hold on a second. This beer is from Scotland. So to whom do we need
fucking drunk, well, I don't care.
Shout out to So Fucking Drunk. Shout out to you, Danny. That's right. No matter what, we give you a shout out. Even if we don't like this beer. We don't know because we haven't drank it.
So Fucking Drunk, I just bottled my Scotch Ale today.
That's right.
It's not an Innis Gunn's. It's better than Innis Gunn's.
That's what he's saying. So, they're out of Edinburgh, Scotland, UK.
And I know you don't want to be a part of the UK.
So, that's true, they don't.
No, they don't.
This is a Scottish-style ale.
It is a special rotating.
Rotating. That means it's not around all the time. Here in North America, we got big-ass bombers. In Canada and
usually
the UK,
we get these shit little...
No, in Canada and the UK, they got the Ickle bottles.
Do you want to come back up and be here? Come on.
Yeah.
Get back up here.
This is their Canadian Cherrywood finish. It's 8.3% ABV and 10
Look at the
IBUs.
camera. Psst, look at the camera.
The dog's looking at the camera. She's the star. So, they aged this one for 49 days.
Why don't you open the barrel and let Keisha speak?
Oh, okay. We'll let Keisha speak. I will open the bottle. Nice hit. Look at that.
This is a Canadian Cherrywood finish. From what we understand, the albino rhino in Canada had some play in it, so that's why we have the little albino rhino here doing the talking. It is aged 49 days on Canadian RHC or RK something Cherrywood, and it is lightly toasted chips and bourbon infused, finished with maple syrup post mortem and malts and roasted barley wheat. Roasted hops equals 2 stupor. Yeah. Super Strian and Goldings.
Styrian.
Yeah, there you go. It is a Scottish ale. And we said Edinburgh, Scotland. And the dog is laying down. So get your albino rhino butt down here.
Come on.
So Daddy can try.
Okay. So, appearance-wise.
Johnny's here.
Johnny's back. It's a super clear, ruby red sort of amber kind of beer.
Oh, I forgot to say. Keisha forgot to say it's 8.3 ABV and 10 IBUs.
I told him that.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Really? I don't think you did.
Anyways, we got a solid 1 finger of eggshell color head.
That finger?
Yeah, that finger. One of the two. He's got no finger. Look, I got finger.
That's the state of West Virginia there.
I got head. He's got no head. Unhappy the man that gets no head. That's what she said.
I have a lot of head.
Anyways, I got a half finger now that's dissipated quickly of khaki off-white bubbles.
Yeah, it dissipated more in mine.
Cheers.
So you know it's correct. What a cheers is this?
Oh, that's right. You're not an Innis Gunn fan. Let me get an aroma on this one.
I bet you it doesn't smell like cherrywood.
Do you know what cherrywood smells like?
Yes, I smell it out of my ass every day.
Okay, let's get an aroma on this.
It has no smell at all.
I'm getting vanilla and oak. I'm not getting cherry.
No.
Maybe a bit of the maple sweetness, but it does not smell like maple syrup.
Yeah. It smells like albino rhino's underarm sweat.
Does albino rhino underarm sweat smell like maple? I don't know.
Could be. Could have pancakes every day.
Ah, fuck. Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Our home and native land. Oh, Canada.
Yeah, that. Anyways, basically what you get off this is vanilla and sweetness. It smells like, to me, a lot like Innis Gunn Original, which is not a bad thing to me. To Johnny, maybe. But
I still don't smell shit.
I'm not smelling the
it?
Yes.
You're not smearing it all over your nipples.
I'm not smelling maple.
Nipple? You're not smelling nipple syrup?
Hey, fungo.
Fungo to you too.
Anyways, I'm not smelling maple, and I'm not smelling the cherry wood. So, let's taste it and see. Cheers.
Or what do they say in Canada? Prose.
I don't know.
Take off, eh?
Take off, eh, hoser? It tastes a lot like Innis Gunn Original. I get a little more vanilla. I'm getting a little more sweetness, maybe coming from the maple. And I'm getting a bit of dark fruits, which may be the cherry. Do I think this is something extra special compared to Innis Gunn Original? No. It's a little higher ABV, but I'm not getting a whole lot of else. Johnny is looking rather stoic. Let's hear his opinion while I taste a little more.
Tastes like cherry. That's about it. Doesn't have a Scottish ale taste at all.
What's not a Scottish ale, is it? Is it? Oh yeah, wait, it is. That's what it is. It doesn't even taste like a fucking Scottish ale. It doesn't have like the peat smokiness and all the other stuff you get from a Scottish ale.
I taste like a sad cherry flavor, like cherry Kool-Aid, something like that. Nothing really outstanding.
It's got a medium body.
I give it that. It's got good body.
It has a fairly
Like
all beer bellied out. It's got a medium, actually wet finish. It's not a dry finish to it.
Yeah.
I don't think I could finish a bomber of this.
A bomber.
I don't think exactly.
He couldn't finish the words.
I don't think I could finish a bomber of this by myself. It's really sweet. I don't taste any bourbon, though they say there was bourbon infused chips in there.
Really?
I've drank a lot of bourbon, as have Johnny. And I don't taste any bourbon in this, but all in all, it's not a horrible beer. But that belch says it all. Maybe it's not something...
that belch was like fried peanuts.
And...
Triscuits.
That's it. Those are awesome Triscuits, by the way. The black peppercorn and olive oil.
Okay, our buddies over... Dude, watch the table.
I'm upset.
Dude, okay. Our buddies over at Rate Beer, since it's only 8.3, they gave it less than like 100, which would have been a 90. And the dudes over at Beer Advocate give it an 86. Let me take another sip.
He's taking another sip. I'm going to grade this. I'm going to give it an 87. It's a B+. There's a lot of hype behind this beer. It's got a mild cherry finish, like almost like dark fruits, but not as much as I would expect. It promises bourbon taste and more complexity. It's very sweet, and it's lacking balance. That's a big problem for me with this beer. It's all cherry sweetness, and unlike a quad that has other dark fruits and maybe some floral hops and other things that come on, and even some booze to balance it out, this beer doesn't have it. This is, for me, one of the least successful Innis Gunn beers. I'm giving it a B+. Johnny?
I'd like to know the difference between a prunus up in Canada and a prunus here in the States. and for all of you that don't know Latin, prunus is your cherry. So the cherry wood doesn't come through. The Scotch ale doesn't come through. It's like a medium mouthfeel with like some sort of almost Kool-Aid taste. He's given 87, 74. I'm sorry, Innis Gunn. I have wanted to try your beers, and I try your beers because they look cool. I really want to get what's out of this in your beers.
Sexy packaging.
I don't know if it's the clear bottles and it diminishes. No, I don't know if you ever coating
because I bought this. When I bought this beer, it was still in the carton.
But what I want to know is,
I took it from the carton and put it in a brown bag.
Like these guys, they have a coating.
Yep.
On their bottles.
And their beer tastes fucking awesome.
And I want to know if Innis Gunn's puts a coating that keeps out the ultraviolet light.
No, they don't, because they're cutting it cheap.
So, and the thing is that's the problem. Whether, it's like Corona, Sol, any of those Mexican beers, they get skunked real fast. Now, I'm not saying it's skunked. It's just, it doesn't have the flavor that I'm looking for. I think this is, DJ's first review on DJs BrewTube was Blue Moon.
Yeah.
And I think this is a beer that allows for the novice beer drinker to come in and start liking
oak aged beer,
or flavored beers. And that's what this is to me. They're more gimmicky flavored beers, and I'm sorry, Innis Gunn, but that's the way it is across the board for you guys. I'm sending him pictures of what I drank, and I'm telling him, 70s, this isn't great, seed beers. That's the thing. I think you can do better. Put it in a brown bottle, put it in a can, whatever it is. I think you can do better. I think, allow it to, develop more. I think you have great ideas. I think you just need to put it into your product. That's just Drunk Johnny, and I can tell you, this, for me, just isn't there. And, Johnny likes drinking his beer. He's not finishing this.
Holy shit. I got a lot of beer to drink because we got a quarter, about an eighth of the bottle left.
I've had better beer. And Innis Gunn, I'm that way. I'm sorry. I just am not happy with this.
I've got
a lot of beer to drink.
I'm
going to have Chinese.
And we're about to have some Chinese food. This may... Damn, he's leaving. This may pair well with some Chinese food.
Doggy.
I'm giving it 87, which is better B plus. He gave it what? 70 what?
74 or something.
74.
There you go.
Which is probably the C minus range. So, what's that tell you, Innis Gunn? This, for what North America is used to drinking as oak aged beer, doesn't get it. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, if you think globally,
don't drink this.
And drink locally, because I'm going to be drinking locally with a lot of fucking beer right here. Yeah? And here. So, till the next DJs BrewTube, thanks a million to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, that's a what? A big... Keisha, hey, what is it? The dog doesn't know. It's a big peace out.